Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, hooligan, shill, desolate, sort peasants, vassals, yumping Yemenis. I'm a useful idiot, and I want to talk about Yemen. And I think it was about May of last year, I talked about a new U.S. war in Yemen. And it's taken a little while to build up steam, but it's here now, because as it turns out, 1,500 U.S. Marines with advanced arms and military equipment have arrived in Yemen. And that is according to a Yemeni official. They've arrived at Al Anad military base in southern Yemen. And another 200 arrived in the capital. So a total of nearly 2,000, 1,700 U.S. combat troops. And they're joining U.S. forces already there. And in May of 2012, last year, about a year ago this time, 20 U.S. Special Forces arrived there. And we know they were participating in combat because one Marine was severely wounded. And so much for the training mission. And now, that was a year ago, so we know that there's been probably quite a buildup since then. And in fact, a official in Yemen said that U.S. forces usually arrive in small groups. So he's referring to the fact that over the last year, there's probably been small groups of special forces and administrators and trainers all going to Yemen. And now we have a buildup of a very large deployment, relatively speaking, for a country that size. And leaked cables show that Petraeus had already put special forces in there as far back as 2010. But we also know that the Arab Spring unrest in Yemen caused an interruption in American cooperation with that government. And now the United States has returned to Yemen, and we're going to participate in some operations there. And there's been about 50 airstrikes done by U.S. Aircraft in Yemen over the last few years, and everyone knows about all the drone strikes. So America has a war going on there, and the fact that we now have nearly 2,000 U.S. combat troops arriving there confirms the fact that we have a new war there. And the fact that there's a buildup going on right now shows that there will be some activities imminently involving U.S. forces. And once again, supposedly fighting some al-Qaeda elements in Yemen. And just as a little footnote, too, back in 2010, Obama said that he had, quote, no intention of sending U.S. boots on the ground, unquote, to Yemen. So just wanted to point that out. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one, too.